and I'm actually gonna load up a save file because we have a little tutorial section in the beginning. Go. We have a little tutorial section in the beginning, but it's not part of the chapter, so we skip that. Thank you. So we skip that, and that actually means our character is already level 2, because the tutorial gives some experience. But that's fine, that's fine. If we do a full game run, we do get the tutorial, even though you can skip everything and still get experience. But in this category, we just start the chapter where the chapter actually starts. So as you can see, we have a field with reinforcements, and what you need to do is you need to beat your opponent. It will give some dialogue, and you need to, yeah, of course, it's a speedrun, so you need to beat your opponent as fast as possible.
Yeah.
The intention of the game is to attack your opponent directly. He can just place his reinforcements however he wants. AI is a little bit stupid sometimes, so sometimes you'll see him making a move like, why do you do that? And actually, I don't know, but it's just stupid.
Well, so yeah, it's a puzzle RPG kind of game. It's a spin-off of the Might and Magic, of the Heroes of Might and Magic, kind of. And the layout of the battlefield looks a little weird. You figure they designed this so it's vertical, but this was actually originally a game for the Nintendo DS.
Yes.
So it was made for the 2 screens. This was an HD remake of it that was released in, I don't actually know when, but for...
I think it's 2011 for the Xbox 360.
Yeah, for PC, 360 and
the PC
PS3.
version came later, I believe.
I don't know, I played on 360, but yeah, this has been rebalanced from the DS version, which was kind of stupid in some things.
Yeah, the DS version was really unbalanced, and
yeah.
they balanced it out a lot in the HD
some things have been made better, some things have been made worse. One faction, which was not actually that good in DS, has been made incredibly bad in this version. And some items have been rebalanced, but yeah, so he's currently playing the Sylvan faction, one of the 5 factions in the game, and the faction he's fighting right now is the Inferno faction. I really like the Inferno. They have there's some really degenerate strategies you can do with certain setups of units in this game. You'll see later. Wiki is going to gain different types of units.
Yeah, so actually,
as you can see right now, yeah, he's got 3 units. If you want to explain the...
Yeah, I first want to explain what we just skipped, because after the first battle it asked for a tutorial on linking, and we skipped that because tutorials are slow. But what linking does is, if you got 2 attack formations from the same color that launch at the same time, then they will link up and get an extra attack bonus. So you want to use that for the run, because it's more damage means it's faster. I got a little bit of a tough setup here from my opponent that has a lot of attack formations there. Yeah. So it's gonna block a lot of damage.
And as you can see, it's basically based on combos of 3. If you put 3 units in a row, they will activate and become an attacking formation.
Yes.
Or, I mean, in a column, if you put 3 or more units beside each other, they will become a wall, which right now isn't that important, but walls can become important later in certain setups. And as you can see, you have a certain amount of moves, and you can move units, you can delete units, and if you delete a unit, like if you do something happens automatically, you basically gain a turn, you gain a free turn.
Yes.
So that's important to set up. Currently he's got 3 core units, as they're called. Each faction has 3 core units and 5 other units. He just got his first elite.
Yes, and elite units work a little bit different. You will see in the next battle. Then I will explain what elite units actually do. And what's interesting to know that I've done it already in the run. But if you have like 4 units in a row vertically, and one is a different color, and you delete that, that costs a turn. But because you combo and it turns into an attack formation, you will get a turn back.
Yeah, and if you manage to do something that activates 2 formations, like makes 1 attacking and 1 wall, you actually get 1 extra turn.
Yes.
So yeah, here's the deer. They are in my opinion, the best unit for Sylvan.
Especially for the speed run, yeah. So what you see with the core units will always have the same color, and you can actually, if you want a different color for whatever reason, you can change that around. Elite units will use all 3 colors, and you just have to, if you want to link them up, you need to have the right color core unit for that.
Yeah, you need to put 2 units of the correct color behind a core unit,
Yes.
behind a elite unit to make it activate. And yeah, Sylvan in general is the fastest faction in the game. They have the only core unit that activates in a single turn. As you can see, when he activates an attacking formation, there's a little number appearing. That's how many turns it will take until that formation actually attacks. So most core units, yeah, I mean the majority are 2 or 3 turns, but Sylvan has the Rangers. They activate in 1 turn, and their elite units are very fast as well.
Yes.
And then, as you saw previously, he has a magic arrow attack. This Anwen's arrow was slightly nerfed for this version. It was pretty ridiculous in the DS. It was a single shot that traveled down 1 row and did 50 damage, I believe.
Yeah, kind of like that. As I said, the DS version was really unbalanced.
Oh yeah.
Oh wow, what a setup. That's actually really good. I can immediately activate this one, and that's what you want for the battle. So, to explain a little bit more about units, every single unit in the game has its own trait.
Whoa.
For example, the archers are the fastest in the game, as Kenny has told.
What just happened to the stream?
I don't know what happened to the stream.
What?
It didn't happen on my screen here,
Yeah.
so that's pretty interesting.
It's...
It's all red. Oh,
there.
it's fixed. Thank you. So, what I was saying, every single unit has its own trait, has its own perk. The archers are the fastest unit in the game. They're the only unit that launch in 1 turn. The bears, at least for the Sylvan campaign, are the strongest units. And the pixies are usually the worst. But the pixies work with the power from the spell meter. So the more filled your spell meter is, the more powerful your pixies will be. And that's actually a strat I'm going to use at the boss of this chapter, because you will fill up your spell meter easily. You can fill them up in multiple ways. You can fill up by creating combinations, doing damage to your opponent, but also taking damage will fill your spell meter. So sometimes you actually want to take damage on purpose to do that.
Yeah.
So that's basically how it works. And every campaign has 3 core units, or I should say every race.
Every faction.
Every faction has 3 core units, 2 elites, 2 champions, and a hidden unit. And hidden?
Well, 2 or 3 elites actually.
Yeah,
Sylvan has 3 elites.
Yeah, but that's the hidden unit. The hidden unit can
Okay.
either be an elite or a champion.
Yeah. So without the hiddens, 2 elite and 2 champion, and then 1 hidden that can be either an elite or champion. Sylvan's hidden unit is really good.
Yeah, it's really good, but we're not gonna use it for the speedrun because it takes so much time to get it, and it's actually only good in a defensive way.
Yeah.
It's not really good for attacking, so...
Yeah, I can say that you wouldn't want to use it in a speedrun, but like in... obviously this is a game you can play in multiplayer, hot seat multiplayer, which is really fun. We did some games yesterday.
Yeah, we did some matches. That was really good. That was also good practice.
Yeah. Like I said, there with some factions, there's some extremely degenerate strategies you can do that involve certain... He doesn't have any yet, but you get artifacts. Do you actually get any artifacts?
Yeah, I'm gonna get 1 artifact because it's gonna be really convenient to use that if I can actually pull it off. It's partly RNG if that happens. I do want to show it off because it's really fun. That's actually what you just saw at the other side of the screen. He actually fused units, and that basically means they get shoved into each other and they become twice as powerful. And that's actually the artifact I'm going to pick up. The artifact gives a boost to fused units.
That's good.
Yes, it's actually a really good trait.
Yeah. So the faction you see on the top here is Haven, the human faction. They're pretty basic, really.
Yeah.
They're
It's a weird game to run, but especially casually, it's a really fun game. If you like puzzle games in general, you will really enjoy this game.
Yeah, it's really fun to play, especially like if you like puzzle games. And yeah, most factions' walls have a special property to them as well.
Yes.
And when you make walls, they start at like the basic level, and then you can make more walls and combine them. Sylvan walls heal 2 HP each turn, I believe it is. So they strengthen themselves.
Okay, so so far we have seen generic battles, but the next battle is actually going to be different because we're not going to focus on the opponent's HP in the next battle. We're actually going to focus on something else, and this is actually the first time that RNG really can play a part in this game. Because if you don't get the right setup, you're going to either take a lot of turns, or what I actually am going to do is I'm going to retreat the battle and enter again to see if I can get
I like how they're trying to saw down this tree with
that little
saw.
So we're gonna see.
Yeah.
So we need to focus on these guys, and these guys will move left and right every single turn. The setup is not that great, but I think I can work it out. I think I do need to delete a deer though, and that's not. I don't want to do that. So you can see here we have 5 deers, and if you delete a deer, or it gets beat without attacking, then you will lose it for good.
Yeah. You only have a certain amount of units in there.
I'm not certain about this setup though.
Yeah, that was kind of bad. Like there's a certain there's only a certain amount of like squares you can have, like units you can actually have on
this
your
is actually really
field.
bad. I made a mistake
on
there.
your field at the same time,
Fine.
like you see in the bottom right. Yeah. Now he can, when he calls for reinforcements, he's gonna get 10 units now.
Yes.
And calling for reinforcements costs a turn, so
yeah,
you have to plan out when to do that.
This is actually not gonna make it. Oh, that's bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it like this. I think this is the best. I can have it in 2 turns now. It's actually a slow fight. And faking over there, that's actually a friend of mine. That's a little gag, recurring gag. I used to play this game a lot with my friends. And what we used to say that if we made a movement like, oh, I would have done that differently. It's really silly, but that's what we used to do. So I think I'm guaranteed I get it next turn. So if there's time for a donation, if we have any donations, this is the time.
If we have anyone on the donation
Oh, we don't even. Okay.
Well, we're getting there, but yeah, like I said, this game, like these kinds of puzzle games where you have to match colors, it's RNG.
Yes.
You have no idea what you're gonna get when you call in reinforcements.
No.
So sometimes you have to just take a gamble.
Yeah, definitely. What is guaranteed, because what will spawn on the field with reinforcements is random. What is guaranteed is that it can never combo. You can never get an attack formation out of that. Wow. Damn. This is a...
Oh my...
That's ridiculous.
That's a god.
That's a good setup. That makes up for the last fight.
That's a fantastic spawn. You can activate both of those.
I can activate... Oh, I can activate both of those in 1 turn as well. So they will link
easily.
up. Oh, wow.
And you can activate an extra pixie.
Yeah, I'm gonna. This is gonna be a quadra link. That's actually pretty good.
We have a couple of new donations. If we have time.
Yeah, you can do that.
Okay.
Yeah.
We have a $5 donation from Tofu saying, "Hi, Wiki.
Tofu.
I'm having a party of my own with Angela. Wish you were here with us. Don't know much about the game, but I know poems. I dig, you dig, we dig, he dig, she dig, they dig. It's not a beautiful poem, but it's very deep." Thank you.
Wow. Tofu, please. So they're actually hanging out in my Discord in the voice chat. They actually asked me before if I wanted to join, but I was setting up and I was kind of busy. So I'm sorry, guys. I will make it up. I will talk to you soon.
We have a $10 donation from Anonymous saying, "Wiki hype. I should be working, but instead I'm here to wish you good luck on the run. Thank you very much."
Thank you.
Now get back to work. We have a $10 donation from Princess Angel saying, "Protect the nut. do it for your waifu, Monica. Lots of love.
Oh my god. Please. So Angela is one of my best friends, and Protect the Nut is actually something that comes up later, because there is a battle where we need to officially, it's called a seed, and we need to protect it. If it gets hit, then you lose the battle. So that's, oh my god. Thank you for the donations. You're so cute, all. I love you all.
And a last donation that we have, it's a $50 donation from D. Langley Shear. Yeah. Wiki, show your might and magic and kick ass.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. So this battle is also a little bit different. We need to beat the opponent, obviously, but there's this guy, and if we hit him, it only has 1 HP. If we hit him, we lose. This is actually kind of unfortunate. I'm gonna see how I'm gonna set this up. So this is the first champion unit you'll see. To activate them, you need to place 4 core units from the same color behind it in a square. He's gonna set it up. I believe that's how the AI is programmed to set it up first.
Core units can be really hard to manage sometimes. They take up a lot of space, and you need a decent bit of luck to actually activate them in a good way. And since they take so long, it's like any unit that's not active will die from they will die in a single hit from anything.
Other than that, like, my deer spawns are really good. Having 3 deers this early in the run is pretty good, because your character levels up, your units will also level up, so they will grow stronger over time. But the higher your character level is, the more reinforcements you can have on the field. That also grows with you. So having 3 deers is really, at this rate, is actually really rare. I haven't seen it very often. Oh no. Oh no, I might have made a mistake. That's not good.
Ooh, is he gonna...
Yeah, this guy's gonna be here when this attacks. Oh, I can...
You might get magic. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. We should be fine.
Yeah.
It's gonna be... Ooh, okay. It's still good.
1 HP.
It's still good.
Well, just activate, the ranger.
Yeah, it's still good. If this fails, then I don't want to think about that.
It's gonna
We're
work.
fine. We're fine.
We're
okay,
fine.
So
this is fine.
This was a little bit RNG that fell in our way. It was good. I can't believe I actually made that mistake. Oh, the chokes. So far, this is actually not even that bad of a run.
Yeah, it's going very well.
Just a little bit of troubles with the solving guys. That's fine. So here we do get the artifact. So you get, I believe it's a 50% bonus on fusion. I'm not entirely sure. I believe it doesn't show, but
I don't know.
It do gives a bonus, and that's really good. Because later on we're gonna get a couple of tough fights, and my strategy for that is to fuse 2 deers, because they will 9 out of 10 times they will insta kill. So that's the strategy I'm going for.
I don't think we mentioned the special property of deer. Every every elite and champion units have something special to them, and what deer do is they jump over the first row of walls on the opponent's side.
So we had a little bit of an unskippable cutscene there. I believe there are only 2 in the game, and they're both in the first chapter. It's super stupid.
So now...
Yeah, here we received our first champion unit, but we're not going to use it because it's more in the way than it's actually helpful. Plus, it takes a long time before it attacks. Yeah,
the druids, they have a special property of making enemy formation slower, but they are not deer.
That's the DS version. I don't think it's in this version.
Okay.
In this version,
I thought they were. In this version as well.
No, that's.
Did they just freeze?
Oh, yeah, that's the druids. But we got the druids before. I just completely skipped that. Wow, wow, this setup. Okay, we're gonna do a cool combination here.
Oh wow, yeah.
Yeah, so I'm gonna put this here. When I place this here, we create a wall. This deer will have an attack formation, and because this becomes a wall, the wall pushes forward, and this will become an attack formation as well.
And then you have a thing there to the right.
Oh my god, I can triple
with a pixie cross.
Wow, this is so good. Wow.
That's gonna be insane.
Yeah, because the Vargas fight is actually one of the scarier fights in the run. He has a lot of HP, and he's actually... You're a little bit underleveled for this.
Yeah.
Just a little bit. I do need to make sure I do this the correct way. Yes. That sucks. Wait. I'm just gonna do this. I actually wanted to activate the arch as well, but
yeah.
I can do it next turn. That's fine.
That's the thing in this game. Sometimes you make a wall when you didn't really want to because you didn't pay attention to what was standing in the side.
I'm sorry, no idea what's going on. Yeah, it is. If you don't really know the game, it can go quite fast. That's why I try to explain a little bit. Because if I just have done that without explanation, everybody's gonna be like, what? But it's really neat. If you can, the more you play, the easier you see things like that.
Yeah.
Is this gonna be insta-kill?
Oh,
nice, nice.
That
Okay.
That was sick.
I think this is one of my best Farkas battles so far. So Farkas is actually this dude, and he's the sidekick of the second campaign.
Haven.
Yes.
Is that second? I think that's the second.
No. Godric. Godric is the guy.
Yeah. I said Haven.
Oh, Hayden. Oh, yeah, the...
Haven is the faction.
I thought you said Aiden. Aiden is another character in the game.
Aiden is a different character.
Okay. Yeah.
But yeah. So there's five factions, so there's 5 campaigns. And the last one is the worst faction.
Yes. Oh, that's... Especially...
I don't know if we're gonna see that faction in this...
I'm pretty sure we don't.
Yeah.
So here's the nut we talked about. If that gets hit, it's over. You game over. What do I want to go for? This is gonna turn into a wall. It's not good. I'm gonna go for this one because I can at least activate that right away.
Got time for a donation?
Yeah, sure.
We have $5 from Princess Angel saying we love you too, Wiki. Keep the
Aw.
hype going.
It's a little heart. Thank you very much. So that's actually pretty cool to build it up like that. I will explain that after this turn. So building it up like that with the same color, charge formations or linked formations will go first, will go get priority over other attack formations. But the core units, in a linked formation, the core units will go first because the elite units will have a little animation ongoing for that. So that means the core units will clear the row, and then the elite unit can just do full damage, and that's actually a really good setup. I need to look out for... we might be in trouble a little bit. So I actually need to build a wall here. I don't want to do that.
Actually,
but I need to.
Wait, won't you get magic if you just delete like one thing in there?
Yeah.
So... yeah.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Well, this should be fine. I mean, if you just get a bit of magic, you can...
I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure if we're fine. I'm gonna go for a little bit of safety there. Yeah, I need to do this. It's sad, but I need to do this. Else it would have killed me.
Oh.
Would have hit the seed.
Oh right, that thing just has 1 HP.
Yeah, so I actually needed to do that.
Oh yeah.
That's a little bit sad, but it's fine. This will do, let's see, 7, 6, 13, 19, 22.
At least it's not activating the Griffin in the nut column.
Yeah, once the Griffin attacks, you want to prevent that. I think I'm gonna go and set up a pixie setup. Yeah, that's fine. I'm gonna do a pixie setup here. Oh, please. Don't place it there. I'm gonna see if I can fill up my spell meter a little bit more. I believe in like 3 turns we will have this, we will win this fight. So So here you will see how strong the pixies can become. This is only like 30% filled meter. But they are fused, so they will get a little bit more bonus. So usually there are only 5. 16, okay, that's not bad. This should kill, so
Yeah.
I'm just gonna skip that.
So, and chat, yes, walls do take up,
Yes.
but like you have a certain amount of slot squares, slot spaces on your side, and you have, that's depending on character level, right? How many of those can be, how many units you can
Are
have.
you kidding me?
Oh.
Oh god.
Well, you should be able to get magic and finish this by some,
yes.
comboing. or maybe not.
I'm just gonna go with pixies. It's fine. So 2 turns and it's guaranteed.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so stupid.
1 hit point.
Chat is being nice as always. To be fair, I do like puns, so just keep them coming. It's fine. So you can, now the spell meter is filled up a little bit more. You can actually see the true power of the pixies. That's actually really nice. Nice play. So they have 4 and they will do 11. So that's really good. Okay, so this was a slow fight. I'm very sorry about that. And we actually lost the deer. I might need to get a backup. 3 should be fine. I think I'm gonna get a backup. Because you can buy elite units, but you can only buy them at certain places, and I'm actually close to that, so I'm gonna do the backup.
And then someone just shoots the nut from out of
It
nowhere.
should be here, right? Is it not?
The what?
Oh god.
The deer?
Yeah.
They're in the previous screen.
Oh really? Well, it's fine. It takes another minute, so if we have another donation,
Yeah.
that. I do want to have at least 3 deers, and we have some tough battles coming up. Yeah, it's actually only in the beginning screen. Oh, that's bad.
Alright.
It's fine. Four is enough, yes.
So let's see, what factions do we actually see in this
I
campaign?
think we see...
Do we see... We've seen Inferno, Haven and Sylvan so far.
Yeah, I
Do
think
we
that's...
see the other 2?
No. Other-
Okay, so...
No, I don't think so.
No Necropolis and no Academy,
No.
which are, in my opinion, the best and worst factions in the
Necropolis
game.
is really good. Necropolis has actually an item that's really good for speedrunning. It has the Spider Cloak,
Yeah.
which it will increase your attack by 75%, but it will also decrease your health by 75%. It's more like a
Yeah.
high risk, high reward, but for the speedrun, it's insane what it does.
In the DS version, it was even stupider.
It was like 100% attack and 90%
yeah, I
health,
recall. It
right? Yeah.
doubled your attack, but cut your HP to 10.
Yeah.
So... Necropolis is just insane.
So here we have a little puzzle. If you make a mistake, you cannot leave the screen and go back. It will be in the same state as you left the screen. So you actually need to drop all the logs in order to reset it.
Yeah.
So we're actually at the last screen of this chapter, but we have a lot of battles. We have like 4 battles coming up. And especially those 2 you see there, that's gonna be a tough battle. That's actually the toughest battle in this chapter in my opinion. And you will see why, because as I said before, the way things spawn on the field is random. In that battle, it actually isn't. The opponent will always have the same spawn there, and it's such a stupid spawn. Actually, once again, a really good spawn.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do that. Yeah, they are the succubuses, and it's quite terrible.
And here we see the Nightmares. They're one of my favorite units
Nightmares
in the
are
game.
really cool.
You can do some fun things with those. The special property of those is that once one of them launches, all active Nightmares will launch.
Yes.
So, like, he's got 1 active now. Every Nightmare he activates from now on will launch at the same time. There's some really stupid strategies you can do with...
Yeah, and you also have the artifact that if Nightmares launch, no matter how much attack they have when they launch or how much they got damage or anything, if one launches, everything launches, and everything will launch at full power. So
Yeah.
artifacts can quite make or break a game.
Yeah,
It is.
that's one of the good artifacts that Inferno has. They also have the incredibly good celerity ring,
Yes.
which gives you one extra turn.
That sucks. Okay. It's not really
One-
something good I can do there, so I'm gonna
Yeah.
just set this up.
One extra move every turn, which in this kind of game is good, really good.
Yes.
Did we explain links?
Yeah, I did.
Alright.
Oh, this doesn't kill. Oh, that's not good.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
1 HP.
It's not that bad, but this one will charge too, so it will break this link, and that's
Yeah.
actually kind of sad.
And yeah, if you, as you seen him do, if you end your turn while you still have moves, you get MP for
Yeah, you
that.
get a little bit of MP. That's magic power, by the way.
Yeah.
And it's faster, so why not?
So yeah, and now that's that. So there are 2 heroes for each faction. In the campaign, you only get to play one of them. Like in every campaign, the other one shows up and like tags along with you.
Yeah.
But you never actually get to use them. Like here you have Findan following Anwen. You never actually get to use the other character in the campaign.
That-
You can
that-
only
that- that-
only use them in quick play. Like
Yeah. And that's actually sad because I like Findan's. I like Findan's ability or his special power. So I retreated there. I did not get a good setup. I actually want to be able to charge at least one deer in the first turn, but I was not able to. Okay, this is a good setup. I can actually show why I want to fuse so badly. We do have a good setup for that. I only have one turn left. Oh, that's fine. Oh wow, we can actually do a lot of links as well. That's nice. The XP gain is fixed. Yeah, it doesn't matter how well your battle goes or not, the XP gain is fixed. So you will always gain the same XP. So this is a fusion. This is going to be ridiculously strong,
oh yeah.
especially since it got linked up. It's stupid, but it works, so I'll take it. I'm pretty much guaranteed that I win. I'm gonna set up a backup. I don't think it's necessary, but
Might as well.
yeah, I might as well. Might take it a little bit safe.
Marathon strats.
Yes. 71. Yeah,
71,
that's
that is
guaranteed kill.
ridiculous.
Yeah. And then I believe the deers are not even level 5 because every unit has its own level as well,
Yeah.
as you can see here. Yeah, it's level 4, so it gets one stage bigger. The characters will level the max level of the characters will be level 10. The max level of the units will be level 5. So I'm actually gonna switch it around a little bit and gonna use pixies on this one. This is the fight I'm the most worried about. This fight is horrible. Because this is his setup, and it's always the same. He has...
They gotta start with active formations.
This sucks. I'm gonna really quickly see if I can do a really cool trick to gain an extra turn. Because I want to activate the deers in the first... I don't think I have a good setup. I don't want to do that.
Yeah. That would...
This is bad, no.
Yeah, that was...
So having 3 deers of the same color is... Wow. It's a 1 in 3 chance. It's actually not even guaranteed that you will have 3 deers in the first place. So it's sad I couldn't use that. I was just 1 turn too short.
Yeah.
Do I want to go with this setup?
Well, the pixie thing to the left looks...
I can do that. It's fine. It's gonna be tough, but it's fine. Not even Arcadoom, because it said it's not guaranteed that you will get 3 deers. So it's not even 30%. Activate this. I need to watch out because it's a triple link on that side and succubuses can be really bad.
Yeah.
I actually need to set up. I actually think I'm gonna use my deers to sacrifice. That's at least good. Ever. So sad. This is probably the most horrible fight in the game.
Well, you got magic, so
Yeah, but
you can-
I can try, but I don't think. Actually, yeah, I know what I'm going to do.
the middle
'Cause
arrow will.
No, that will not kill.
Oh right, you're not.
No, but that's fine. I can.
You're low level.
I can do this. I cannot kill anything. That's gonna be interesting.
I didn't actually remember the magic.
Nice.
The power of the magic.
Yes. So I'm
level
gonna do.
with you.
So what the succubuses do? They will attack, but they can only attack. Yeah, you'll see.
Yeah, they
Attack and they
throw-
only beat 2 rows. So I only get just a little bit of damage.
Yeah, they're good for clearing out.
Yeah. And this
4
might
units, but
actually the damage might be enough to get me what I need for my spell. Oh, nice. Free wall.
yeah.
That's what I wanted to see. So, in all honesty, this was not the perfect battle, but it was actually not that bad. It only took 1 turn longer than I wanted it to be. So we're now at the final boss of this chapter. And yeah, it's
This
actually
guy.
the only boss you will fight twice, because you will fight it in the 4th chapter as well.
Success.
As it is. Yeah.
So yeah, boss fights are a bit different.
Yes.
There's just one big unit on the opponent's side who
Yeah,
will
I want to see where he
do
warps.
a bunch of stuff.
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah, and yeah, like
So-
he activates his hands
Yeah.
and will cast magic at you later.
So I'm gonna do a setup here. I don't want to use that yet because you'll see he will attack in 3 turns and then he will wait 1 turn before he warps away. And actually, where the circle is, that's where he wants. That's where he's going to warp. English is terrible. Speaking is hard.
Words are hard.
Words are hard. I actually. Oh, this is gonna be interesting. Yes. So I do want to set this up for that, and I do want to make a little bit more walls. That's fine.
There's DLC for this game that lets you use the bosses as your player character,
Yes.
and you don't get to play the boss, of course. You just get. The only thing that different characters mean in this game is different magic, basically, and some of the bosses have really stupid, powerful magic.
True.
Like the final boss.
The final boss. Yes, but the final boss, there is some ridiculous easy strat to fix that. It's so stupid.
Yeah,
and
but I mean, when you play that guy as your hero, especially if you combine that with the extremely broken multiplayer-only artifact, which lets you start
yeah.
with full magic,
yes.
that is ridiculous. Yeah, multiplayer has some really stupid artifacts, like one
Actually, I
artifact.
want to put that
yeah,
in there. Yeah.
Never mind. Let's get on with the... That's a good hit.
Yes. So I do want to wait with using my magic because I'm gonna use pixies for this one, and well, as said, they will gain their power from the spell. Can I? I don't think I can activate that one. Actually, then it doesn't matter too much. I need to do that.
Yeah, each faction except for Sylvan has a boss,
Yes.
like a boss here, hero, what do you call it?
Yes.
The nut has already been protected.
It's gonna warp over here, so I'm gonna set this up. Oh, that's gonna break. Oh, well. That's fine. Take that. This is gonna damage, and then we only have... Yeah, we do have like 3 turns left, and then it's done. That's really good. No, that's fine. I'm gonna do this. Doesn't really matter that much, but it's fine. So we can quadro link, and that should definitely kill. So we're close to the end, I think. Yeah, we should be close to the end.
Ready on the timer.
Yeah, we actually time after we defeat the boss, we do get a oh, it's okay. I thought I needed my spell meter for that, but it's fine. So we do get some XP calculations, and once that faded out, that's when we hit the time button. So time. So I'm just gonna go through these text boxes a little bit, because as said before, we count the in-game timer. So I need to look at that to see how well I actually did. It should be fine. It should be around 4150, I think. Oh, whoa, that was okay. That's stupid. So I can watch the. Oh, okay. Well, fair enough. Fair enough. I accidentally didn't save. That's fine. Just get to see some more text. Because usually I would just save and then quit the game and reopen it again, but because I didn't save, I can't do that. So you get a little sneak peek of the next chapter. Okay, now I can save the game. Save over Godric. Yes. Now I can just actually exit the game and just look at that. So the in-game time says 41:51. That's actually really good. I think that's like 2 minutes off PB. So that's really not bad for an RNG game.
Yeah.
So
Nice.
I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you could actually understand what was going on.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
It's
really like this game.
Yeah, it's a good game. If you like puzzle games, do give it a try.
Yeah, and
It's,
and once again, like from a casual perspective, it's actually a really good puzzle game.
yeah.
I really enjoyed it a lot, and it has online multiplayer, so you can.
Yeah, it's really funny. It's really funny multiplayer, especially hot seats.
Yes.
But yeah, of course, there's online as well.
So.
But then you have to deal with the online-only artifacts.
Yeah, you have a couple of online-only artifacts.
And some of
It's
them
so weird, and you can only unlock them by playing online.
Yeah, and some of them are extremely broken, so of course people use them all the time.
Yes. So everyone, thanks for watching. Up next is actually Edenol with another Might and Magic game. But first we have a video of Planks. That's true. We first have a video of Planks. He went to Malmo for the hotel that we're gonna use during ESA summer. So we're gonna see a video of that, how his trip went, and how everything looks there. Thank
Hello.
Hey there. You know what?
Planks.
Guess who's here?
Planks and I don't.
Blanks is here.
Hey. Actually, we can do this. Or we can go back to it. Just send it back to us quickly. Oh, right, okay. Whatever works. Is the timer running?
Oh, do we have a timer for this?
Oh. Oh, it's not going to be in stream.